Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the What's Up Wenatchee podcast. It is Nikki Darling, and we are broadcasting live from my backyard. This is my house right behind me. And it is a beautiful day, and I'm so happy that it is finally Friday. I actually felt like yesterday was Friday. Did anybody else feel like yesterday was Friday? Yes. Yes. I felt like yesterday was Friday, and I like was so happy on my way home from work, and I was like, it's Friday. And then like all the way into the evening, because Thursday is my husband's Friday. So he was hanging out, and he got to like his friend came over last night, and like the kiddo was hanging out in the basement. We were all listening to vinyl, and the next thing I know, it's like 9:30, which is super late for me. It's super late for my kiddo too, and I got my kiddo down, and it was after I have to say it was definitely after 10, after I got to bed, because I felt like I was in Friday mode. I definitely was in Friday mode yesterday, but I woke up this morning. I went, it's not Saturday. It is definitely it's like a second Friday. So almost like we got an extra day in the work week. Don't look at me like that, Trina.
I'll go with that.
All right, Trina Elms is here from the city of East Wenatchee to talk about some stuff today. She's like, who would ever want an extra day in the work week? Me. If there was ever anybody that would want I go around in my office and I talk to the ladies. I'm like, I need an extra day. And they're like, nobody ever says that but you. Like, you are the only person that goes, I need another day to work. And I'm like, yeah, probably because I keep such a strict work-life balance. So like when it's time to leave work, I'm like, I gotta go. And then when I get home, I really rarely like work.
I would say you vaguely work. You spend a lot of time with your kids.
They know that that's such crap, because I'm always answering emails and texts and phone calls. But I really try to keep a work-life balance. So I feel like I could still use another whole day. And then Friday, like half the day we're prepping and doing a show. So this feels like fun. Doesn't feel like work. So I feel like I should work a whole nother day. Anyway, what are we going to do on today's show? We're going to talk about a lot of things. We'll give you an update on what's happening with the Washington State Swap Meet. We're growing and growing all the time. So we'll tell you how you can secure your spot, or you're going to miss out. All the details on that a little bit later on. And tomorrow night is the big Havana Nights down on Valley Mall Parkway. So we have Trina Elms and Natalie Daggett here to talk to us about that a little bit. But really the big story of the week, which I got clued into yesterday through the tea over at the events department, was Slasky Gate. Apparently there's some bad apples. Who knew there were bad apples in our valley? That's not happening. That's not happening. But apparently, yeah. But there's also lots of good apples. I want to see what is this comment? I can use an extra work day once in a while. Okay, cool. I'm not the only one. Chris says he could use an extra work day once in a while. Thank you. It's somebody on my side. So Slasky Gate, that we're going to kind of unpack that, what it is, all unfolded on one of the Wenatchee social media Facebook groups. And I loved how people were keeping the bad apples accountable for their bad behavior. And also, supporting and rallying behind those who were, kind of getting the crap end of the deal. So we'll unpack that as well. We're also going to talk about, we have not gotten on here since the primary election, the primary vote. So we'll give you an update on that. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. And I don't think he realizes it, but we're going to try and wrangle in my husband for a little bit on the podcast too, because we never really get him out to the podcast, but we brought the podcast to him.
Yes.
And in this past week, him and I was able to get my husband to do the love languages quiz. And so I want to get him on to see if he'll talk about that. Because we have different love languages, and I actually knew what mine was before I took the quiz. But I tried to figure out if I would know what his was, and I didn't. I couldn't figure it out. So I was genuinely surprised by the results that came up. All right, now we have to figure out how to switch this, because we started, full disclosure, we started this podcast with one computer. We usually do it with two. Now we have two. How do I switch it? Should I even switch it? I have to switch it because I have two cameras. I gotta switch it. We're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live. All right, we're gonna do this. I'm trying to figure out in my head how to do it in the least amount of steps possible for the least amount of disruption. Ready? Okay.
Let me in. Is the cat allowed inside?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I think he'll let me in.
Is that it? There we go.
Yes, I know. She's been wanting out for a minute.
Oh, I think he'll let me in.
Okay.
It's delayed with the video, so it is in the wrong place.
Now. I heard something.
That was my headset. I wanted to see if it come through on the iPad instead of through my headphones.
I don't know.
That's me.
Okay.
So we have it. It's just super delayed for whatever reason.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm watching the video, and when you speak, it comes through after.
Are you sure? Okay. Well, what should I do?
No, we switched things.
I know.
We can continue with delayed audio. We'll just let it go.
As a viewer.